Hey everyone, this song is called I'm Coming Home, and I appreciate you being here. Congratulations on owning a smart device or something with a screen. If you're like me, then maybe you've been waiting on a sign you're doing right. If you're like me, then maybe you've been chasing down a question all this time. But maybe what I'm really after ain't so far away. In fact, I feel a pull from where I came. I'm coming home. I wanna go back to where I left my heart and soul. I'm coming home. I wanna know what it's like to rest this rolling stone. If you're like me, maybe you've been fighting with the reasons you've been told. If you're like me, then maybe you've been writing off your chances on this road. But lately I've been down its direction anyway. In fact, I feel a pull from where I came. I'm coming home. I wanna go back to where I left my heart and soul. I'm coming home. I wanna know what it's like to rest this rolling stone. Home, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Home, I'm coming home. If you're like me, then maybe there's still one place left to go. I'm coming home. I wanna go back to where I left my heart and soul. I'm coming home. I wanna know what it's like to rest this rolling stone. Home, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Yeah. The crowd goes wild. Thank you guys. Really, you shouldn't. I mean, I appreciate it. Thanks for the warm welcome. That's nice. It's great to be doing this. My name is JD Eicher, and I'm pumped to be here at 20 Front Street during our kind of worldwide crisis and shutdown. 20 Front Street has started doing these videos where it's like a concert, but just no audience. And then it's just kind of recorded in faith that there are people on the other side of the internet who are going to watch this. So if you're a real person with ears and you're listening, thank you. I appreciate you doing this, because these are weird days for everybody, and musicians we don't know what to do with ourselves. So this is a great opportunity. When my wife and I first talked about what it was going to be like with no shows, I love telling this because it paints a picture of her really well. She kind of looked at me and she's like, "Are you saying all shows are canceled and now I'll have to just provide you with the entertainment that like 50 shows would have otherwise, afforded you?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually. So you're gonna have to listen to all my dumb jokes, and hopefully you're clapping, because I need it." But Anyway, things like this are really, really good for the soul, for us musicians, and I hope if you're watching at home or wherever you are, that you're able to enjoy it, and appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for 20 Front Street for having me. This place is Vibe Town Frolics around here. This song's called I Don't Want to Be Right. Here we go. I don't wanna be alright. I don't wanna feel like I've been drinking. Meet me on the other side. I've been here, you'll be fine. I don't wanna say goodnight, but I don't wanna be awake any longer. I open and I close my eyes, and the view is the same. Heavenly lights, where did you go? I've been looking for you every night, now I'm alone in the dark. I don't wanna be lost, I don't wanna be found, I wanna be here now. I don't wanna be old, I don't wanna be young, I wanna be just enough. Maybe I've got it wrong, but maybe I don't wanna be right. Everybody's got a clue. Everybody's got the answer for you. The hell am I supposed to do with a head full of mud? Maybe I'm not making sense, but I don't know the sense in trying to make it. I open and I close my eyes, and the view is the same. Heavenly lights, where did you go? I've been looking for you every night, now I'm alone in the crowd. I don't wanna be lost, I don't wanna be found, I wanna be here now. I don't wanna be old, I don't wanna be young, I wanna be just enough. Maybe I've got it wrong, but maybe I don't wanna be right. Heavenly lights, where did you go? I've been looking for you, I've been looking for you. Oh, I don't wanna be lost, I don't wanna be found, I wanna be here now. I don't wanna be old, I don't wanna be young, I wanna be just enough. I don't wanna be lost, I don't wanna be found, I wanna be here now. Don't wanna be old, don't wanna be young, right now it's just enough. Maybe I've got it wrong, but maybe I don't wanna be right. Thank you. That song is called I Don't Want to Be Right, and I rarely am, so it checks out. That's what I'm trying to say. It's honest. I'm an honest songwriter, okay? Say what you want about me. Hate my songs, but they're honest. Moving along. So this next song is called Find Me Here. I wrote it for my daughter, Ellie. She's 3.5 years old, and she's kind of lukewarm on this one, but I'm hoping that as she grows up, it'll mean more to her. But it's just a promise that no matter where I am, and no matter what I'm up to, that she's priority number one. And when you're on the road a lot, I feel like for me singing these words often helps out with that promise. Hope you like it. darkest fears, there's no place they can hide. I keep my watch through the calm and through the storm. You won't be lost, I will always bring you home. You're gonna find me here when your world is shaking, your heart is breaking. You're gonna find me here when your hope is gone and you need someone. You're gonna find me here every time you look for me. You're gonna find me here, and this love is free, my love is free. Hold fast the line, drawn out and fine. We're made so delicate and thrown into the fight. But I know your heart, 'cause a part of it is mine. You will get hurt, but you will be alright. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're gonna find me here when your world is shaking, your heart is breaking. You're gonna find me here when your hope is gone and you need someone. You're gonna find me here every time you look for me. You're gonna find me here, and this love is free, my love is free. Don't you worry at all, don't you worry at all, don't you worry, don't you worry at all. Let that lay with me. You're gonna find me here when your world is shaking, your heart is breaking. You're gonna find me here when your hope is gone and you need someone. You're gonna find me here every time you look for me. You're gonna find me here, and this love is free, my love is free, yeah. The end of that song. The end of that song. Don't turn off your devices. Stay on your laptop. I got more music. Don't go anywhere, okay? I'll know. How would I know? I'll know. Okay, hang on. I have my whole set list as the background on my phone. Very pro. This next song is called Thunder. I wrote this one for my wife. We've been married for 5.5-ish years, something like that. It feels like eternity, you know what I mean, bro? But it's been great, actually. My wife is obviously, you can probably tell that I'm pretty annoying at this point, and my wife is incredibly patient, just so wonderfully patient. She of patience and grace, I like to refer to her as. She also hates that. That's kind of annoying too, you can imagine. But anyway, I wrote her this song because we've been together a little while. 5 years is I think is a good start, but nothing inspiring, so to speak. But it's a good start, and I felt like this was kind of like a State of the Union type of thing to kind of check in. And basically, this idea. We've been through a few storms together. We've been through some great moments, but also some tough times, as everyone is in a relationship. And it's just this idea that you weather a few storms, and you're going to get through the next one too. Hope you like this. I have a hard time with love songs. I have a hard time feeling good. But I've been living with you, and you're a shelter and a bright light. And I've been thinking it's about time that you knew. Oh, everybody's so damn tough these days. I don't know anybody making any headway, wading through the weather of their own war. But I got you now. That's enough to take on a storm. You can be the lightning, I can be the thunder. Anytime you call, you can count on my answer. weather the rain. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you could let yourself go, I'd still be hanging on, no. Oh, there's more to you than just the trick of the light. Time is gonna take us, time is gonna waste us. And you could save me a seat for every part of the ride. Oh, everybody's so damn smart these days. I don't know anybody making any headway, wading through the weather of their own war. But I can't imagine any season of our lives this love wasn't built for. You can be the lightning, I can be the thunder. Anytime you call, you can count on my answer. Both these hearts are one and the same, and when you put them all together, they can weather the rain. Oh, in the light, oh eyes, but darkness lies at the end of every name. And the truth is that nobody really escapes. Oh, loving you, I'm seeing through to the ends of every maze, and I'm finding we're best lost along the way. Oh, you can be the lightning, I can be the thunder. Anytime you call, you can count on my answer. Both these hearts are one and the same, and when you put them all together, they can weather the rain. And when you put them all together, they can weather the rain. Oh, as long as we're together, we'll get through anything. Yeah, yeah. Oh. That song's called Thunder. It's a real romper, if you know what I mean. Actually, if you know what I mean, maybe you can message me or something, because I really don't know what I'm talking about. There's several people in the room, doing like technical things, and I'm realizing as I'm just running my mouth that this could be horribly embarrassing for them. They might just be like, why do you say that? But, I mean, they signed up for this, so you guys got to deal with it, sorry. But you're welcome to have personality if you want to jump in, no pressure, but, seems like some hesitance, so cool. This next song is called Kid. I wrote this one a while back during the tail end of the Me Too movement, when we were kind of discovering that like everyone that we loved and admired was just a total creep, and also there's a lot of corruption coming out, and I just long story short, I kind of every day I try to remind myself there are more good people than bad people, and that nowadays it seems like bad people get more of a what's the word I'm looking for? They get more of a platform because the news covers the bad stuff most of the time. But I think it's important to remember that there are a lot of people doing the right thing. And I kind of wanted to write a song for those folks, for the men and women who are the good guys out there, with the idea that, nowadays you don't really get like a big anthem. You don't get some like AC/DC thunder walking down the street because you're a good guy. Now it's like you get this, I think it's more like life is a plodding ballad, and you just do the best you can. And sometimes you make the right choice, and it slows you, but it slows you down. But at least it was the right choice. So anyway, that's kind of where this came from. It's called Kid. I hope you like it. You're learning the hard way, even though you mean well, doesn't mean it goes well. And you think it ought to mean something. You give, and it turns into nothing. You're starting now to realize this isn't what you thought it was. You're starting now to feel like giving up. Kid, you're one of the good guys, the last of your own kind. You gotta hold on. Kid, no one's gonna thank you, no one's gonna save you, and you aren't done. Hey, you gotta hold on. They take what they want, and if the world came crashing down, they come out ahead and keep on taking. But you aren't like them. The weight of the world would fall on your back. You're starting now to realize this isn't what you thought it was. You're starting now to feel like not enough. Kid, you're one of the good guys, the last of your own kind. You gotta hold on. Kid, no one's gonna thank you, no one's gonna save you, and you aren't done. Hey, you gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're starting now to realize this isn't what you thought it was. Kid, you're doing the right thing, and nobody's watching, and no one will know. Kid, you're one of the bright lights, alone in a dark night. You gotta hold on. Hey, you gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you gotta hold on. All right, that song's called "Kid." I've been trying to send that out to people in healthcare and in delivery services and things like that. Folks who are doing a lot of hard work right now, keeping us safe. That goes out to those folks. If you're watching and you're one of those people, thank you for what you're doing. Cool. So I mentioned my wife earlier. This is my favorite current story with Kathy, and so we're watching Netflix one night. This is almost a year ago. I just love this story. Watching Netflix one night, and my ring finger's bugging me. There's like a nerve thing going on, and so I popped my ring off and I just like put it down on the coffee table in front of us, and she looks at me with this look. She goes, "What are you doing?" You know, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a dangerous look, because you know you could be in trouble real quick. And I was like, well, I'm getting a little bit of like nerve pinching or something, so I just think I'm gonna take it in tomorrow and get it resized. And she follows it up with this look. Oh, Okay. Okay. Like married for 4 years and suddenly, your finger's all jacked up because of your wedding ring. But I took it in the next day and I gave it to the guy, and he's like, yeah, it'll probably be like 2 or 3 days, and I'll give you a call and get your ring back. It should be good to go. So on my way out, as I'm walking out of the jewelry shop, I text my wife, and I think I'm pretty funny in this moment, and I text her, and I just say, hey, so the guy says it'll be like 2 or 3 days, and then I'll get the ring back. So anyway, I guess I'll see you in 2 or 3 days. Take care, and send this message to her. And I'm getting a great laugh out of this. Again, we've established I'm annoying. And then like 2 minutes later, though, I get a text back, and it just says, you know what? My finger's starting to hurt a little bit too. I thought that was just the best answer ever to that. And I'm like proud. She always gets me. She always burns me back. I never win. But that's part of what I love about her. But anyway, I wrote her this song. It's called The Last Love Song. I had a crush on her all through high school. We were on the swim team together. And long story short is she wasn't interested. But then after college, I got together with her to catch up. And then I just kind of like slowly, I think, converted it into a relationship through force and lack of options for her around at the time. But I wrote her this song really early in the game. And then I waited about 9 months to share it with her because it's called The Last Love Song. And, you can't start dating someone and then like a couple months in be like, hey, I wrote you a song called The Last Love Song, because that's on the list of like psychopath, tendencies. It's a weird early finality. I don't actually know if that's true, but hopefully that came off somewhat believably. Anyway, so I waited for like 9 months, and then it seemed like things were getting pretty serious, and then I was like, hey, I recently wrote you this song I'd love for you to hear, and that's how I did that. So anyway, here it is. It's called The Last Love Song, and she's sick of it. She's heard it a million times. It's done. I'm done. I can't really play around her and get any brownie points for it, so if you're wondering. Well, it took some time, but there are things that I know now. And I'm glad I finally found my way to you. I used to spend my time not knowing why, just wanting out, lost in a maze that kept me from the truth. Well, I wanna stop wishing I could read your mind and see what you see. Well, I wanna stop wishing I could read your mind. I've got a feeling that you're the last love song that I wanna write. You're the last one I'll ever need. You're the last love song that I wanna write, baby. I've got a feeling. I used to ask myself what I was doing here, and now I don't. I used to let the wrong things rule me, and now I won't. 'Cause now I spend my time not knowing why, not wanting to, found in a maze that starts and ends with you. Well, I wanna stop wishing I could read your mind to see what you see. Well, I wanna stop wishing I could read your mind. I've got a feeling that you're the last love song that I wanna write. You're the last one I'll ever need. Hey, you're the last love song that I wanna write, baby. I've got a feeling. I'm so tired of love songs, they don't get to me. These singers sing about pretty things, they're just melody. You've heard the words, and every verse is begging to be true. But none of those songs are for you. So you're the last love song. Hey, you're the last love song. Hey, you're the last love song. You're the last love song. You're the last love song that I wanna think that's the most upbeat I've ever played that song. Really had some pep. But that's a tune that goes out to my wife, Kathy. And then if my friend Susan's watching, I also dedicate it to her often. And sometimes, especially if my wife's around, I like to dedicate it to Susan. As you can see, I'm annoying. We've established that. I guess that's kind of the theme tonight. Maybe we could call it like JD Eicher Live and Annoying at 20 Front Street or something like that. I don't know. We can workshop that later. You guys don't have to commit to that, okay? Let me see what's next on my phone. Oh, yeah, I know this song. Okay, this one is called Aaron. It's a song about restlessness. I was driving around Vermont years and years ago, maybe like 2011, 2012, doing a bunch of college shows. And I have a full band as well, but early on I did a ton of traveling solo, just in that aforementioned Nissan Sentra 2009, not to brag, silver hubcaps. Anyway, it was lonely business. I was, college shows are kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes you're in a theater and it feels like a real show, much like this. And then sometimes you're in a cafeteria at noon, and everyone's like, "Is he allowed to be here? What's this going on over here? Can he turn it down?" And I'm there kind of like, I understand that this is weird for everyone, but they're going to pay me if I do this, so you understand that I have to get through this gig. So it's kind of a mutual understanding that you strike with students in the cafeteria. And then also you can get some good lunch tips, because usually they'll feed you afterward. But anyway, then you get in your car and you just drive. And so for me, I had like maybe 7 or 8 of these in a row. I was just driving around and getting lonely and restless. And this song came out as I was driving through the hills of Vermont. I hope you like it. It's called Aaron. Aaron's got a shop up in northern Vermont where the days don't run, they just plod along. Spends each one working in a haze, humming sad songs, and in the back on the rack there's an old guitar with a few good strings. He stays and he plays until it's dark, and he always sings, "I don't like sad songs, they just seem to find me. I've been standing still and I feel a little restless now. Here for years and now I fear there's no way out. Holding on to something that just holds me down. And I don't know, no I don't know, I don't know if this is me." Sunday, Monday, Tuesday at the bar, trying to feel less hollow, but he skips the booze for the back hallway and the old piano when it's 2 a.m. The barroom's all spilled out. It's just him and the owner and the man that says, "Aaron, why the sad ones now?" Aaron shrugs his shoulders. "I don't like sad songs, they just seem to write me. I've been standing still and I feel a little restless now. Here for years and now I fear there's no way out. Holding on to something that just holds me down. And I don't know, no I don't know, I don't know if this is me." Well, they say life's a little sweeter for the struggle is. I can't seem to care what they say. Life's a little sweeter for the struggle is. I can't seem to care what they say. I've been standing still and I feel a little restless now. Here for years and now I fear there's no way out. Holding on to something that just holds me down. Holding on to something that just holds me down. Well, I'm done holding on to something that just holds me down. Because I don't know, no I don't know, I don't know if this is me. All right, that song's called Aaron. And it's one thing. If there's one thing about harmonicas, it's that I can't wait to not have a harmonica rack on my neck. They drive me nuts. It's like a cross between dental headgear and tweezers, because you feel like you're wearing headgear, and it's uncomfortable, and there's no way to look cool with a harmonica rack on. Not to imply that I look cool before. Hair and makeup never showed tonight, so I'm just doing the best I can. But then at the same time, while you're singing and you're moving your mouth around, if you have any kind of facial hair, it can get caught in here, and then you're just hoping that it's not a critical moment when hair's just getting ripped out of the follicle while you're singing. But all for the love of the music. And guys, I have 2 more songs for y'all tonight. Everybody out there in the audience, sold out show tonight. It's great to have everyone here. I can't believe that they were able to knock the walls out and put 1,000 people here in 20 Front Street for this, but you guys did it, and you socially distanced too, and you're so quiet. You could hear a pin drop in here, which is I respect. So thank you for that. This is a song called 2 by 2, kind of a math song, really. I'm just kidding. I wrote this song for Nicholas Sparks. He's the guy who did the movie The Notebook, Walk to Remember, Dear John, 11 movies and something like 21 novels, and maybe coming up on his 22nd. But for his 20th, he wanted to have a song inspired by his 20th book, and the book was called 2 by 2, and then I wrote this song and then followed him around on his book tour. I was allowed to come. I mean, like, they knew that I'd be coming along, but I followed him around, played the song at the events, and it's such a great opportunity. He put my name in the book as a character, and he just really kind of lifted up an unknown artist, and I was very grateful for it, because there are a lot of people who could have written this song. I got very lucky. But I hope you like the song. It's called 2 by 2. On fire when it all burned down, the 2 of us together on our own somehow. I just want to know that I can always be enough for you. I took it all for granted till the good ran out. You took it on your shoulders while I hit the ground. If I had been alone, I know I never would have made it through. Ooh, we aren't meant to walk this world one by one. You and I can lift each other up. We'll find our way 2 by 2. 2 by 2. We'll make it through 2 by 2. Me and you. It used to be we were just a one-way road, but lately it's a give and take between us both. You're giving me the strength I need to finally give it back to you. It's in our blood to need someone. I'm beating down your broken heart. Times like these, they hurt the most, but times like these, they pull us close. Ooh, we aren't meant to walk this world one by one. You and I can lift each other up. We'll find our way 2 by 2. 2 by 2. We'll make it through 2 by 2. Me and you. It ain't easy in a world this crazy. There's no running down the great unknown. I've been hanging on to one thing lately, and I'm never gonna let you go. When it all comes down, when we're tired and we're turned around, when it all comes down, we got each other now. When it all comes down, when we're hurt and we hit the ground, when it all comes down, we got each other, we got each other. We'll find our way two by two, two by two. We'll make it through two by two. Me and you. It ain't easy in a world this crazy. There's no running down the great unknown. I've been hanging on to one thing lately, and I'm never gonna let you go. We got each other now, we got each other. We'll find our way two by two, me and you. Call us on fire and it all burn down. The two of us together on our own somehow. My sisters and my brothers, mismatched lovers, open-handed. Here I am, here I am. Pictures of each other, one another, and the feelings never end. Here I am. I think it's funny how we happen, time weighs in. We keep pushing on past it, bones and skin, but my mind never passed you. You and I, we were better than friends. We're living like strangers. How could we ever be strangers? I don't know anything stranger. You and I, we knew better than this, to let it all change us. How could we let it all change us? Couldn't anything save us? August on the pavement, we were waiting for the storm to finally end. It never ends. Promises were made there just to fade there. I know I was half a friend, now I'm twice the man. I think it's funny how we happen, time weighs in. We keep pushing on past it, bones and skin, but my mind never passed you. You and I, we were better than friends. We're living like strangers. How could we ever be strangers? I don't know anything stranger. You and I, we knew better than this, to let it all change us. How could we let it all change us? Couldn't anything save us? Where the lines meet, where the paths cross, where the future starts, I have stopped. Where the lines meet, where the paths cross, where the future starts, I am lost. You and I, we were better than friends. We're living like strangers. How could we ever be strangers? You and I, we were better than friends. We're living like strangers. How could we ever be strangers? I don't know anything stranger. You and I, we know better than this, to let it all All right. Well, if you're still listening, God bless you. You've really done a great job. Your attention span is strong. You have a lot of tolerance for things like this right now. What's happening? This banter. So you're patient, and probably kind. And I hope that there are a couple different ways to support 20 Front Street in addition to coming out to a show. And right now they're taking donations online, and you can hook these guys up with a little bit of support and keep this incredible venue going. This is one of the best listening rooms. I've traveled far and wide now, and I feel like I can say it's one of the best listening rooms in the world, and I mean that. It's not lip service. I'm sure I can find somebody that I've said that to far away from Michigan. I'll try to, maybe I can have them call in or something just to kind of corroborate what I just said. But I mean it. This place is fantastic. The people here are solid gold, and I'm very grateful too. I really am grateful that I got to. That it just so happened that I got to meet everybody, and I've played here now a bunch. So many thanks to 20 Front Street for supporting me and all the artists that get to come through. You guys are the best. Let me get this note just right. Close enough. This song's called Evergreen. I wrote it for my parents. I love them. They're really two great people. I always say I hit the parental lottery. I got two really good parents, and they're getting older and talking about it. And I wanted to write them a song that was like an ode to the legacy that they have created here. You know, that they've just done so many good things for the people in their lives, and I wanted a record of that. In this case, literally a record. But you know, it doesn't have to be your parents, but everybody hits somebody along the way who something. It could be somebody at a grocery store, but it could also be, you know, an uncle or a good friend, somebody who says something or does something for you that is it's evergreen. It stays with you. Maybe it's something they say, maybe it's a kindness they gave you. But anyway, this is a song for those people who stick with you. My name is JD Eicher. It has been a pleasure and an honor to play some songs here at 20 Front Street. I hope everybody at home is safe and doing all the due diligence stuff to beat this thing. But sending out my heart to you guys, and thank you very much for listening. Starts out easier to say what you feel, then time makes emotions into onion peels. And I guess I'm getting old, but who isn't though? It's hard to love autumn when winter's in the air. Stress about Monday makes Sunday disappear. I can see it in your eyes. You're looking too far down the line. Don't you worry about dying. You're gonna live forever. Don't you worry about the living. They're gonna be alright. All the good you gave here is growing like a weed. You'll live forever, evergreen. That boat in the drive hasn't seen much lake. It was red when we got it, then we painted it green. And now the red is showing through, but time always tells the truth. I hear copper line playing out there on the water. The wind and the sails, my mother and my father. You ever sell that hunk of John? I swear to God I'll kill you. But don't you worry about dying. You're gonna live forever. Don't you worry about the living. They're gonna be alright. All the good you gave here is growing like a weed. Well, you'll live forever, evergreen. The laughter of my daughter is the heart of my father's father, and the kindness of my brother is the goodness of my mother, and the wisdom of my sisters is the sadness of the blood, because all of those before us, they knew pain and they made love. And this voice that I hear singing, it comes from more than me. It's my ancestors in chorus, and their song is legacy. And now I don't believe in magic, that's not something that I need. I believe in how you've lived here, and I believe you're evergreen. Don't you worry about dying, you're gonna live forever. Don't you worry about the living, they're gonna be alright. All the good you gave here is growing like a weed. You'll live forever. You'll live forever, evergreen. I'm JD Eicher. You guys take care, stay safe, and thank you so much for listening. Caught us on fire and it all burned down. The two of us together on our own somehow. I just wanna know that I can always be enough for you. I took it all for granted till the good ran out. You took it on your shoulders while I hit the ground. If I had been alone, I know I never would have made it through. Ooh, we aren't meant to walk this world one by one. You and I can lift each other up. We'll find our way two by two, two by two. We'll make it through two by two, me and you. It used to be we were just a one-way road, but lately it's a give and take between us both. You're giving me the strength I need to finally give it back.